want to welcome you here tonight. This came about from discussions with the Dean of the College of Education, as well as a moment in September when the Dean approached me and said, "Hey Dave, I want you to sit in on a Zoom meeting with all these people from various parts of Eastern Oregon." They were superintendents, they were principals, and they were directors of regional education networks. It was interesting because at that time I was hearing a lot of different things about what these folks were talking about. They were talking about the teacher shortage. They were talking about the lack of substitutes available. They were talking about their concern about how they could continue to work and attract students to come into teaching in those areas and hopefully stay in those areas. So with that, my dean and I got together and we decided to do a Grow Your Own grant and started what we called Teach Rural Oregon. And one of the things that came out of that grant, which is in a partnership with the Wallowa ESD, they were kind enough to be partners with this on the endeavor. We went ahead and did this grant. We received money and approval from the Oregon Department of Education. Unfortunately, it didn't come until February, and so by then it was like, okay, we've got an academy to plan and we've got to get it going now. And so what you're seeing now is the end of that, and actually it's the end of this academy, but the beginning of a process that we are going to continue. This will not be only the first academy, and it won't be the last. It will be the first and it will continue on. So we wanted to take time tonight to honor the students that believed in this and were willing to come here at a time with COVID. When we sent this out, we weren't even sure if we were saying, okay, we're gonna do this in person. We're not sure if we're gonna be able to do it, but we're gonna try to do it in person. And these students believed in the process and applied, and we appreciated this. And not only that, but they were the guinea pigs for this because we had never done this. It's the first ever teacher academy in Oregon, and it's the only one so far. And we want to maybe keep it that way for at least a little while so we can make it even bigger and better. But these students were, as I told them today, you were our guinea pigs, and we appreciated your patience while we worked our way through this. When you do something a first time, you're never really sure what to expect. And I remember when we decided on a time frame, we were like, okay, there's no way we're gonna get be able to get enough stuff in for this many days, so we kind of shortened it. And what we discovered is, well, we were able to do that, and maybe we need to lengthen it because we put them kind of through the ringer. And as I told them today, I'm sure they kind of felt at times like I was standing there with a fire hose and the water spewing at them, and I'm going, okay, take a drink, let's go, come on. But they were gracious, they were patient, and let me just say, I heard over and over again from presenters, they were so pleased and impressed with the poise, the graciousness, the intelligence of what they were hearing from the students, and the fact that they seemed to be very involved and very interested in this. So I thank you all for allowing us to bring your children or guardians into this environment and let us work with them and show them the possibilities of becoming a teacher and perhaps becoming the possibilities of being a teacher in Eastern Oregon. So real quick, I did want to also thank, we had some people that were very integral in this, was the business office upstairs from the College of Education, as well as the College of Education itself. We had a number of professors that were willing to come in. During their off time, the majority of the faculty is off contract right now, so they were gracious enough to come in. We also had several speakers that came in from out of town, and those were appreciated as well. I also wanted to thank Housing and Event Services as well for providing not only the housing, but the refreshments that we had, as well as the refreshments we'll enjoy this evening after this. I also want to acknowledge and thank a group of students that came together in April with very little knowledge, and they were much like the students here. They were kind of the guinea pigs in helping us get things going. This was our student board. They provided assistance in determining the books that your students received when they came to the academy. They also gave us some insight and input. They've attended these festivities as well, and in some cases presented. They've also been the ones that have been the ambassadors for the university. They've been staying and living in the halls with your students, and they've been here throughout the week, and I want to acknowledge them. So when I call your name, I want you to stand up, and then we're going to give you a big, nice round of applause. Okay, Martin Heredia. Evelyn Londa. Johanna Sepulveda. Mary Ellen Buxton. Anna Kessel. And I've singled out Jillian because she was multitasking this week. She was not only helping with this, but what day was it, Wednesday or Thursday? It was Thursday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, it was yesterday. Wow, time flies when you're busy. So Jillian not only was helping with this, but at 9 a.m., she sat in my office and did an interview with Meridian School District. And about 20 minutes after that interview, she got a call, and she is going to be starting her job with the Meridian School District. So Jillian Albright. So guys, I truly thank you, and I thank you for your patience and the time and helping with this. You were truly the conduit between the staff and the students here, and I really appreciate everything you did this past week. So, round of applause. Okay, so the way that this is going to work is I'm going to call your child or guardian up. And the way this is going to work, and I want to, when we were talking about this, I got a notice from the dean about a month ago, and he goes, would you be interested in hooding the MAT students? So, basically it's the whole thing of a peer and a colleague coming forth and putting your master's collar on you, and kind of the signifying that you have now moved to the next direction. So these were the 10 that believed in this at a time when a lot of these Grow Your Own programs really struggled to attract people to them this year due to obvious reasons with COVID. And so I was talking with my boss, and I was like, we should do something special. Maybe like make a special coat or something for them. And then have a special coating ceremony, kind of like, what they do with the hooding at graduation. So we had the people make a nice little jacket. It says Elite 10 because they were the very first of the Teacher Academy. It says right here, first future cohort established 2021. Eastern Oregon Teacher Academy. So the way that this is going to work, because all of these student board members are either students that are in the College of Ed or going to be coming into the College of Ed, are departing the College of Ed, or will be working towards a master's degree in the College of Ed. So we thought it would kind of be appropriate that they kind of coat you, so to speak. So the way this is going to work, when I call your name, you're going to come by, you're going to get a certificate. Actually, you know what? Let's do this, because I just realized if you have a certificate in your hand, they can't put the coat on you. And this is kind of how teachers work. You sit there and plan something, and then as you get to it, you're like, oh, wait a minute, that's not going to work. Let's do this. So what we'll do is they're going to get a coat. You're going to come up to this wonderful little white dot here, so we can see if you guys can follow directions. We're going to put the cameraman, paparazzi, over here in your face. He's going to take your wonderful picture as you are coated by one of our our members, and then you'll come back over to me and I will hand you the certificate, which you can now hold in your hand because your hands are now in the coat, as opposed to trying to do this. So, all right. Okay, let's kick this off. Maddie Owen. Okay. Right over there on that white dot, Maddie. And look up at the camera. And then come on over here, Maddie. Get your certificate. Congratulations. Riley Shaw. This way, Riley. Oh, yeah. Remember, you have to be part of it. 1, 2, 3. All right. Congratulations, Riley. Okay, Delaney, if I pronounce your name wrong, Klebon? Okay, Delaney Klebon. She's your stalker. Congratulations, Delaney. Okay, Ian, is it Caliph or Caliph? Okay, Ian Caliph. I've been working on first names. Haven't been working on last names. Okay, right on the dot. There you go. We know a theater person when we see it. He knows how to make his mark. Okay. Congratulations, Ian.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Martha, is it Thielen or Thelen? Thielen. Okay, Martha Thielen. Congratulations, Martha. Mackenzie Rose. Mackenzie. Congratulations. Jessica Chavez. Congratulations, Jessica. Alexa Rose. Congratulations, Alexa. Chris Perkins. Gonna make you run, Jill. Congratulations, Chris. And last but not least, Megan Pinkerton. Congratulations, Megan. All right, one more quick applause for our first class. Okay, before we leave, real quick, a couple of housekeeping things. So, Academy graduates now. There are several forms that you're getting in terms of evaluations and surveys. Remember when I talked to you today, these are very important for us and we do pay attention to these. So make sure you send all of those in. They've already been sent to you. Each of them should take less than a minute unless you really want to say a lot of stuff on your comments, which is fine. That's why we have them there. But please make sure if you could fill those out and turn those in. I'd really like them before June 30th, if at all possible. And if you're getting emails from me, it's because I haven't received them. So, also, I know some of you are leaving tonight. Like I said, make sure you see my eyes, look me in the face, hand me the keys, and then you can go move away from the poker table, okay? Then you're good to go. Also, real quick, on those keys, remember they are attached. You can keep everything else. All I need is the keys. I don't need your name tag. So Brack forgot his name tag. He left it on Skelly. This is our skeleton that the College of Ed dresses up. So I took him upstairs, put a headband on him, and he's now all part of us. So Brack will remain with us. He was one of our presenters from Hood River yesterday. One last thing, I did want to let you know, we would like to, at the conclusion of this right away, take a picture of all of the graduates right out here in front of the EOU banner. So we'll have Cullen over here that's going to be taking pictures. And then we would also like to get the graduates with the student board. Sorry, I'm having an Alzheimer's moment. And then lastly, we do have a nice cake that was provided by Sodexo Services, and we have some light refreshments out there. So please, before you leave, make sure you get a piece of cake. I understand a lot of you are driving someplace after this. And so last, I want you to go with this, and the cadets, if anyone ever asks you what a teacher makes, or they make a disparaging remark about how much teachers make, all you have to say is, you know what? Teachers make a difference. And I believe all of you are going to go forward, and each of you are going to make a difference. And that's going to go for you guys as well. So I thank you all for coming tonight. If you're driving home tonight, please be safe. Please stay cool over this weekend. Graduates, do not hesitate you have my email, don't hesitate to keep me in your circle. Don't hesitate to come back. We hope we'll see you here in a couple of years, but most importantly, we hope we'll see you in the field of teaching, and hopefully, perhaps, maybe in the field of teaching in Eastern Oregon. So, thank you all. Have a wonderful evening. We're going to have a couple of the group sneak out and start cutting cake, and if I could have all the graduates come out with us, and we'll get you all situated and get your picture. Oh, one last, sorry. Sorry.
I just wanted to get you a little thank you for it. I thought we don't appreciate people enough. So
Oh,
do that.
well, thank you, bud.
And I wanted to give you
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. As I used to do with my group. Thank you very much. So, all right. Thank you again, guys. Graduates will come out here. Thank you.